spring into action. First, the two main events. Zach Romero both will be competed in a steel cage. What can you tell me about this incarnation of David Mercury? Thornton. Any kind of internet, encyclopedia, whatever search, you just saw the face.
Weighing at 240 pounds, he is the authority, Eddie Taurus!
Another man with years and years of experience in the sport, and a man that knows David Mercury incredibly well, Eddie Taurus. Another guy that you can keep volumes up, Zach. All jokes aside, two top-notch athletes, one ring, one steel cage.
Although these two can go all the way back to the Bourbon Street days, we're talking about two of simply the most talented vets we have in the South.
Lock up, and you can see right there with authority both men. Mercury is able to get the knee in there first, and the first one to taste the steel is David Mercury.
These two know each other better than any other opponent possibly know. These two have battled together, wrestled together. They know each other's families. Boom! They know each other inside out. But you cannot put the two utterly different styles of wrestling. And we're about to see
Mercury was thrown across the entire ring by the authority. And Taurus right now looking phenomenal in his offense thus far. But like you said, the technical alchemist that is David Mercury, like you're seeing right there, will have counters, will have answers, and will have things that he can do. What a way to take a man down.
that is absolutely what any offense wants to do. And you have to keep the offense explosively casting on top of you because as soon as the wind things begin to unravel.
Did you hear that shot? Reverberating throughout the Gulfview Event Center here.
I thought we had stiff chops in the six-man tag. I think Hunt did them all.
And to your point about David Mercury and the way he brings the offense, has the arm tied up, and on one side that the official can't see, there's a hand being twisted by David Mercury.
Again, it's not a matter of very good submission. It's a matter of knowing how to disassemble a body.
And that's what you just saw there. It was expert offense from David Mercury, working on that arm. And Eddie Taurus has his face ripped. It absolutely is. Has his face ripped up by the fencing of the steel cage. Eddie Taurus in some trouble.
Talk to me about the first time he
Pinball.
They both come from a wrestling background.
Oh no!
And after 30 minutes, they called it a brawl. That was 25 years ago.
Well, these guys are friends. I don't want to know what enemies do to each other right now as Mercury, about 180 degrees different than collegiate wrestling. using the cage as a weapon over and over again. The kick there to a prone Eddie Taurus. Eddie again eating the steel.
That you all witnessed his cranium rip across this cage. Now you're gonna see these at work. What the fuck you looking at?
Both of these men victorious at the last First Responders event. Facing each other now, and our senior official checking on Eddie Taurus, making sure he can still go.
That thing right there, Thompson! Somebody tell that bullbuck! Shut up!
No, and I'm going to tell you right now, these kind of matches are dangerous. Bad things can happen. And like a car crash, things can end that quickly here as the life is choked out of the body of Eddie Taurus by David Mercury.
We've seen Eddie take plenty of pressure before, but it's a different level. When it's a pedal against your face. This is the kind of match that can save careers here.
And you see the blood inside of the ring there coming from the head, the forehead of Eddie Taurus as the technical Alchemist working on that arm.
You can see the cuts on the shoulder of Eddie Taurus. He is going up here.
And that's it. This cage is jagged. This cage is not friendly. This cage feels wretched. And right now, backslide pinfall. Able to roll through is David Mercury, but I think Eddie Taurus coming back to life.
He's in his own blood.
Northern Lights bridge pinfall. No. How close was that? And a hellacious landing for Taurus, but he gets out of the way of Mercury. Both men are down. You hear WWN faithful trying to get behind Taurus. I think this is a physical match, Zach, just a bit.
Again, these two laying it all on the line here. This is personal as it gets, proving who is the better wrestler. Who's tougher? Who's still got it?
Pinfall. 2 count only as Eddie Taurus wearing the crimson mask here.
A lot of blood early on here.
I think the history of professional wrestling in Florida has seen many bloody cage matches. But this is turning into one of the more brutal. And we have seen brutality into this building many a time. But there are 2 men that know how to bring it, who know how to punish the other. It is these 2. Inverted atomic drop, at least for now, stopping David Mercury, who gets a face full of cage courtesy of Eddie Taurus. And the way that Eddie Taurus just raked the face of David Mercury against that cage. Now Mercury wearing that same crimson mask, the blood pouring from the head of David Mercury. You can see Mercury, he is worse for wear, can't even get to his feet. Faculties could be removed, and it looks like Eddie might be thinking I'm gonna go up and over, but Mercury quickly with an answer catches Eddie Taurus in the corner. Good God, sunset flip powerbomb off of the cage. Taurus could be out, pinfall. One of the things that makes professional wrestling unique is the fact that the ring can be a weapon, and this is a madman ripping at the face. David Mercury's incensed. And technical Alchemist, a slingshot into a German suplex, but don't forget the cage part way through.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Torres, but Torres with an answer. And indeed, that Uranagi connects. But you can see Eddie scrambling, just trying to make it to his feet. And I was starting to say earlier, the ring is a weapon, the cage is an even worse weapon. And could this be a pinfall? No! And that is what makes professional wrestling a dangerous sport, Zach Romero. When you take two athletes, the caliber of David Mercury, Eddie Torres, you add a cage, things get ugly. And the forearms from Torres. Rocking Merc, but Merc with the answer. No! Eddie Torres coming back to life. Big boot. Torres. Blue Thunder Bomb. Is this it? Pinfall. But Mercury rolling out of that pin. Where in the good God did David Mercury get that energy? And I can tell you with confidence, we've talked about the length of the careers in the sport of professional wrestling of these two athletes. With confidence, those careers are being shortened right now. And the arm under assault by David Mercury. Northern Lights. And the continued assault here from Mercury. And it looks like the technical Alchemist regaining those faculties, regaining that composure and on the offensive. Yeah, I think Mercury's thinking climb and escape here, but Taurus has made it back to his feet, catching David Mercury in the corner. And that's, again, one of the things that make cage matches so unique, is the fact that you've got the escape aspect. When you can't get your opponent pinned or submitted, sometimes you get that moment, can I escape? But obviously, not happening. I do not like where these guys are at. No, this is bad. This is bad. This is it! Pinfall! Taurus wins!
Here's your winner, Eddie Taurus!
You talk about blood, sweat, and tears, and that is two men who left more than buckets of all of the above right there in the ring. What a battle! Showing by both of these athletes. David Mercury multiple times in this matchup, a hair away from first responders spring into action. Absolute brutality. It's been everybody at faithful show their appreciation here for Eddie Torres. We gotta think, Zach, this is a matchup that neither athlete will be forgetting for a long, long time.